Our project is lakes and ponds, one of the most important freshwater biomes in the world or any ecosystem. You've skipped rocks and maybe even went for a swim in one, but have you ever wondered what goes beneath the surface or how they react to different stimuli? To begin with the lakes and ponds biome, the natural history of the lakes and ponds is that they were either carved out by a natural disaster like a flood, or they could have been carved out by a melting glacier as it moves out of an area. Most of the ponds are formed by secondary succession. Our biome is a freshwater resource inhabited by many different plants and animals in a complex ecosystem. The yellow pond lily is one of the most abundant resources in our biome, which acts as a producer. This producer can be eaten by the pond snail or the noble crayfish. These consumers are also eaten by a common snapping turtle and then eaten by the channel catfish. Another producer in our biome is the common duckweed. This producer is mainly eaten by the blunt-nosed minnow, which is also eaten by the largemouth bass, which is eventually eaten by the Russian brown bear. This produces a food chain in our biome which controls the growth in our biome. This also spreads out to become a food web which impacts every aspect of our biome. In our biome, the soil is very fertile and are able to sustain life, which helps the food chains and all living things in our biome to thrive. The vegetation is located near the beginnings of the ponds and lakes until they grow until they are fully submerged. Oxygen of the pond can affect what water plants grow. The pH level affects how toxic the fish are that live inside the water. The light around the ponds or lakes can affect the growth and development of bacteria due to photosynthesis. The availability of water affects how many and what types of animals can live in the lakes and ponds. The pH also affects how many can live there because the pH is too high and most animals can have more water. In our town, the prime energy sources are oil and coal. Most of the industrial plants use both of these because they are the most commonly used resources. Most of the population uses oil for their cars and for These energy sources intelligence cause many problems in the environment and also can potentially threaten health. Some solutions would be stop using coal to power the didnt instead using environmentally friendly heat energy such as solar or wind energy. This could make homes more environmentally safe and allow people to live in places who won't be as toxins in the air today as a result of coal burning and oil drilling. Also, if people in Carbon could stop using oil filters, probably could stop using oil There are many businesses in our city, but many are industrial plants and quarries. The quarries are used mostly for excavating granite. They use coal to power their industrial plants and quarries. This means that it is very damaging to the environment. The hospitals in our area are very poor and outdated. Most of them require their patients to bring in their own medical supplies to be